Microcampus is an opportunity where 15 students travel to a village named Xizhou in Dali, Yunnan province. They will spend a month in this village with 4 goals in mind: expanding intercultural understanding, experiential learning, personal growth, and leaving a positive impact. My name is James, and I was lucky enough to be part of this amazing experience. I traveled to Xizhou on April 30th, 2016 with the 16th Microcampus group Phenomena. One major project we have to complete during our time in Xizhou is the inquiry project. Every student is required to pick a topic of the highest personal interest and use their time in Xizhou to explore and learn about that topic. The topic I decided on was business management. This video is the final product of my inquiry project. I decided to share my learning by creating hypothetical business using all the knowledge of business management I obtained in Xizhou. I decided to base my hypothetical business on a Rushan factory, and my goal with the final product is to create a successful and sustainable Rushan store. In order to start and manage a successful Rushan store, one must be able to understand the market environment, adopt a suitable business structure, and utilize effective marketing strategies. The first step to starting a sustainable business is understanding the market environment of where you're basing your business. Market environment is just any factor that may affect the business's ability to form a relationship with its customers. Understanding the market environment means recognizing what these factors are and taking them into account when making decisions. Knowing the demands of the market, the disadvantages, advantages, opportunities, competitions all count as understanding the market environment. Interviewing a variety of businesses has helped me understand the market environment in Xizhou. Tourism plays a big part in the Xizhou market. Shops receive the most visits from foreign tourists and only occasional visits by local customers. With these information in mind, I picked Rushan as a product for my business to sell. The traditional Xizhou snack, Rushan, is pretty much just a type of thinly sliced cheese. It is completely foreign to tourists, but at the same time, it's still enjoyed by the locals. It fits perfectly with Xizhou's market demands. I will be able to attract plenty of both tourists and locals to my store. I also needed to consider the Rushan market environment in Xizhou. The interview I had with one of the major Rushan shop owner, Mr. Ying, provided me with a lot of information. From Mr. Ying, I learned that there aren't many shops focusing on Rushan as their main product for sale. There also isn't much advertisements for Rushan in Xizhou. It was only served as a side snack in restaurants. The advantages is that Rushan is rather popular with tourists and locals, and if you were to open a shop, there wouldn't be much market competition. They are also very cheap and easy to make. The disadvantage was that Rushan doesn't provide much profit for each piece sold, and it wasn't something unique that only the business I own can produce. These are all factors I must take in mind when I design the structure of my business. And now for phase 2 of the process to develop a successful business, adopting a suitable business structure for my Rushan store. In Xizhou, Rushan is treated as a common snack with little regards to it. Therefore, no one is considered the best at making it. I won't have a simple diner that have Rushan in their menu, but instead, I will have my shop focus and specialize on the production of Rushan. When customers know that a shop sells nothing but one product, they can easily tell that the shop specializes in that one product, and that one product will be to a high quality. This will give me an advantage in the market compared to other restaurants that sell Rushan as a snack. Now that I have a direction set for my shop, I can start designing a business structure based upon it. Starting with the employment structure, I will be the owner and the general manager of my shop. My job will be to manage the shop during the opening hours and to communicate with the customers. I will be hiring 2 employees. One will be a local Rushan Shifu and one assistant. The Rushan Shifu I am looking for is local that is highly experienced in creating Rushan, who will be in charge of high-quality traditional Rushan for my store. The assistant will be in charge of keeping all the materials in check, recording the finances every day, and taking care of the cows. My shop will only have 2 employees, as Rushan does not create enough revenue to support more. Moving on to the financial structure of my shop. My shop will be gaining revenue through 3 different channels: selling Rushan, letting customers try to make Rushan themselves, and through selling miscellaneous merchandises alongside of Rushan. Rushan by itself provides little revenue, barely enough to keep the shop going. Therefore, the shop will have to sell miscellaneous merchandises to gain extra revenue to keep it going. The shop will also have its own cows to generate milk to create the Rushan. The cost of owning cows is way lower than purchasing fresh milk from others to create Rushan. It will greatly decrease the cost of it. I also need to plan my shop location and setup. I will have my Rushan store located in one of the alleyways leading to Sifangjie. as that is a place where tourists have to pass through to get to Xizhou for a meal, and it is a street visited often by locals. I will ensure my shop get visited by a good amount of customers every day. To fit the employment and financial structure mentioned above, my shop will have a reception for customers, a section for the Rushan Shifu to create Rushan, a section for miscellaneous items to be sold, and lastly, a living space for the cows. And finally, for the last part of managing successful Rushan business, utilizing effective marketing strategies. First of all, I will be setting up online shops and registering under tourist advisory websites like TripAdvisor. This way, people can know of my shop on the internet, and news of my shop will be able to spread around the whole world. I will also be setting up advertisements in front of my shop and places around Xizhou if possible, so people will know of my shop. Nevertheless, the easiest way to gain market attention is simply by passing a name card to every customer that comes to my shop and politely asking them to share the news of my business with their friends and family. I will also be implementing strategies that will give me an edge in the Rushan market. In my shop, customers will not only be able to taste Rushan, but also watch and learn the process of creating it and try to create Rushan themselves, both of which are not activities other shops that sell Rushan offer. By showing customers the process of creating the product, I'm not only selling them the product, but also holding the performance, or display of skills, or talent show for the customers. In other words, I am showing them something they have never seen before, triggering curiosity in my customers and persuading them to purchase their product, and spread the news for others to come. This technique also enhances the appeal of Rushan, acting as an interesting supplement, very similar to the cherry on top. And to conclude, as you can see, through understanding the market environment, adopting a suitable business structure, and utilizing effective marketing strategies, I have created a successful and sustainable Rushan business. However, if my hypothetical business actually exists, would it survive in the real world? There is no way to tell. But so far, I have successfully created a complete business model. Therefore, I believe I have achieved my goal. Microcampus and the Inquiry Project has been an amazing experience for me. It has been a great opportunity for personal growth and experiential learning. Throughout the inquiry process, I have continuously stepped out of my comfort zone and did things I have never done before. I not only learned a ton of information on business management, but also learned how to approach and converse with strangers, how to build up and complete a process, how to manage my time properly, how to play a part in a bigger community, and most important of all, how to be a better self. I cannot express enough gratitude towards the Xizhou community, our chaperones, Mr. T, Miss Mai, my peers, this opportunity, and Sophie. Microcampus is an experience I will truly treasure for the rest of my life.